Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are continuing with our AI-only championship series. I'm gonna vote for myself for 2. Yeah, but we are in Group 3. We are basically just trying to get through this World Congress, so things happen. Okay, let's see, World Games, ongoing competition, but yeah, we are getting close to the end of Group 3. It'll either be this episode or the next one. Let's go ahead and confirm, and right now we're looking at 3rd place, basically, kind of up in the air. Pericles, who was absolutely dominating, is kind of just trying to hold on to the last bit of score he has, so he ends up staying ahead of China. China's trying to sneak it out, and they have potential here. They're actually at war with Greece. Interesting. Yeah, they're also at war with Germany, Kongo, and Norway. Well, that's good. If they go take over Norway, that would definitely help them win the game. I wonder, was that emergency or something that targeted them? Active effects. You will not let me look at active effects. Public relations. No. Less session. No. Maybe it was. It probably was. Might have. Yeah, probably was, but just not showing up there. Anyways, so they also have rock bands right now, and they don't have a lot of troops. That's kind of the sad thing. Yeah, they're really weak in troops. So probably not going to be able to take over anything. Rome actually has a surprisingly large army, but their army is pretty outdated, so I don't think they're going to be able to survive any attack. Also, apologies for the dog bark in the background. I'm not sure why Emily's not putting her in timeout. We're trying to start putting her in timeout just so she stops barking so much. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't know. She's such a vocal breed, so it's kind of hard to say one way or the other. So if Mbanza Nusindi, whatever, I know I butchered that. If that one flips over to Greece, Greece should probably be able to stay ahead of China. Remember, China's doing really good in tech, but ultimately it's not going to be that great for them because the rockets don't give them any points. If they can get the second rocket done, that actually is helpful because at that point then they get a bunch of culture. So that would be about the only potential. 8 requests for Pericles. Okay, well that should pass no matter what, which gives them a bunch of money, which maybe they could buy districts or something. They are 40 points ahead right now, and Pericles is only 12 points. Yeah, 12 points behind Russia. So Russia's not, doing that well either. Actually, no, China. This is the moon landing, so they are about to get a huge boost to culture. Okay, now it's not that much. I think it's like 2 per tech, I think, if we remember correctly. 2 per civic. So he's going to catch up a little bit. The sad thing for Pericles is this number, I suppose it goes up 2 every time he finishes the future civic, but I still don't think that is as efficient as maybe playing from catch up. But don't quote me on that. We'll see. We'll see whether or not, when he shoots that rocket off, whether or not he's able to get a couple extra points. Now, he fell a little bit further behind. Yeah, now he's like 60 points behind. And actually, Peter just fell behind. I wonder if Pericles finished a wonder, or what just happened, because he just got Banza. That's what happened. And it's not flipping this time. Okay. He is building some districts still, which is going to be helpful. So it really then might have to be Russia. It might have to be Russia. Here's the thing. They just need to conquer, like Stavanger. If they could just get Stavanger, man, they are set. Also, we did do the test. The Great Wall does not count as a wonder, which is unfortunate. He's got 4 turns left. Let's see. We are about 50 turns left in the game. Wait, 50? No. 25 plus 15, 40? Huh? 25 plus 15 is 40. Why is my brain not working? Oy. Also, carbon recapture, I'm pretty sure doesn't do anything for era score as well. All this gathering storm stuff, they just really didn't add into the score system, which is kind of disappointing. Nubia is also going for a science victory. Once again, don't think anyone's going to actually win a victory, but, it's worth mentioning that they are shooting some rockets off. Catherine has such a tiny army as well. Right now it's Trajan and Rome, and then everyone else is tiny armies. Is Peter declaring on anyone? He's got a gigantic army. But the thing is, because he is so far away, and he doesn't share any direct borders with anyone, it seems unlikely that he will declare war on anyone. Although, he might be at war with Candy. If he's not, he's about to be at war with Candy. Now he's suzerain. That's why. Dang. Dude, yeah, he's not doing anything with his troops. I don't think Yerevan was in the game, right? Candy, what were the other city-states? We didn't really pay much attention. Fez, okay, Mo and Joe's in the game, which is nice. Mo and Joe I like. Yo, Did you finish your rocket yet? It looks like you did, or it got pillaged. I think it was here, so I think he did successfully shoot it off, right? Science, yeah, he did successfully shoot it off. So what is his score looking like now? Yeah, he's falling further behind. He's falling further behind. He went from 111 to 117. Wasn't really worth a whole lot. Although, keep in mind, it's progressive over turns. It's like every turn you finish a new one. But it still takes like one turn. It's not like you finish 5 all at once. So that number should still get a little bit higher. But yeah, it's not looking too good. He's not behind in wonders. He's beating him in era score. Technology, he's winning. Religion, it's about the same. Empire wasn't that bad either. And civics weren't that bad. It's the great people. Dude, it's the great people. That's why Russia's so overpowered right now. Because they get a nice little boost to empire size. And then, because they get so many extra great people. Man, that sucks. That sucks. He would have a total, like, he would totally be legit. Like, have a legit chance here if it wasn't for that. Man. All right, well, we're probably going to end up just letting the game run after this episode to get to 315 if we don't get to 315, because I don't necessarily see China catching up that much. I mean, they don't have an army. That's kind of the biggest issue right now. And Norway has a stronger army. Now, keep in mind, Norway's army is crap, and they have caravels for probably a big bulk of it. So, you know, it's not like they actually have a scary army. But what's money looking like? They only have 600 gold, so they can't really buy a bunch of troops. They're doing really good, though, when it comes to both culture and science. I mean, probably the most balanced out of all the civs. Sucks, because I would love to see China in the finals. I would love to see China win one time. I think, you know, they're a fun civ to play as. I rather like them in Civ 6. They also had all these sexy tiles over here, man. Look at that, a 10-4-4, my gosh. And these are unimproved 5-4, 3-4-1, 3-6-1, unimproved 3-2-1, 2-1. 8 requests for Germany, okay. Remember when Germany was really doing well in the game? And then they lost everything? Peter's also now doing near future civ. So he's getting into the last group of civs. The last group of civics. There we go, brain. How is Catherine? Catherine's still holding on to first place, but Pericles did make a nice little catch. Really, it comes down to whether or not Pericles can hold these Congo towns, I guess. And right now, so far, so good. He's at full loyalty. When's the next era? So 15 to 35 turns. So there is a chance that we'll get to the next era before the end of the game. But even if we do, I don't see something happening. Like, I don't see the towns flipping over to China quick enough. Like, the only way I see China winning this is going for Norway. Who are they at war with still? And the problem is, yeah, they're still using a bulk of their troops right now. It looks like defending against Greece. I don't see them being able to take anything from Greece. I mean, they're rolling around with modern tanks, 116. I mean, AT aren't going to do a whole lot against that. Yeah. If anything, they're probably more likely to lose something to some of these modern armors. I wonder, is anyone close to death robots? They're both kind of close. Are either of them getting uranium? No. And no. Neither of them are getting uranium yet. Either they don't have uranium, or they hadn't researched the tech yet. Probably they hadn't researched the tech. He is doing Operation Ivy, but once again, I don't think he has uranium. Although he is building nuclear subs. But remember, nuclear subs don't actually require uranium. Even though they're nuclear subs. I think they are aluminum? Nuclear sub? Or no, they're free. Yeah, they're free. They don't cost anything. That's why the AI builds 1 billion of them. And those nuclear subs aren't going to really help protect Cahokia. Too far away. Too far away. Cahokia's still okay, and they should be fine. They do have these machine guns and stuff like that. That's a rocket. Sounded like a nuclear bomb at first, and I was like, what? But yeah, no one has uranium. Actually, I take that back. Pericles now has uranium, so he must have just researched it. Question is whether or not he has the ability to build nukes. I would say probably not. World Games finished. So more diplomatic victory points. I don't think he's anywhere close. He's at 10. Nope. Religion. Nope. Domination. Nope. Culture. Yo. He's not far, but once again, 315 is going to happen before then. Nubia also got their second rocket off, too. Cancel any trade routes. Me. Weapons. China loses all their weapons. No. One of us loses all our weapons. I think it's China. And then he ended up losing 3 diplomatic points. Suck it. So yeah, so Nubia got that second one done, too. Remember when Nubia looked like they were going to cruise as well? It's really disappointing, man. Really disappointing. This was a game in which a lot of civs had a really legit chance. France now dropped all the way to 3rd again. I love how they're going back and forth. Yeah, there's no way. They're 140 points down now. Why do you think they gained so many points? Extra towns, perhaps? I don't know. That's a good question. Upcoming event. Wait, what event do I have? Oh, okay, I gotta pay rent. That makes sense. I was like, wait a second. I literally have no events because of the coronavirus. What freaking heck do I have on my phone? Yeah. So, our only chance to see any mix-up here is for a piece here, and then them to turn and take over Stavanger in the next 15 turns. But that seems highly unlikely, and even Stavanger only has, what, 2 districts, so not going to be worth that much. They really would have to come over here and grab both of these as well. What about this? 5 turns? So it's going to leave 10 turns. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be likely. So it looks like we're going to end up having Russia. Big surprise there. Pericles, which is, not super surprising, but kind of impressive. And France making it through. And I have to say, Germany's been kind of disappointing recently. So the first couple AI-only series, and I think you could maybe even put Rome in that, both Germany and Rome were doing really, really well just because they're super science-focused, super aggressive. And, the first couple AI-only series we did, the championship series, like, Germany was up there, Final Four, I think, both times. They just weren't able to get that win. Like, I think Germany legitly almost won the first one. But then, like, the last AI-only championship series we did, I'm pretty sure both Germany and Rome got knocked out in the group stage. I don't think either of them made the knockout rounds. So, a little surprising. And like I said before, France has been doing really good. So, something with the AI and Gathering Storm maybe just kind of changed things a little bit, where now France is just a little bit better, and Germany's just a little bit weaker, and maybe Rome's just a little bit weaker. I don't know. It could. I mean, honestly, you can't really blame Rome for this start, and Germany didn't have the best position either, so you could argue Germany was doing really good up until everything started flipping. Had they not gotten that Dark Age, honestly, Germany would maybe be one of the top 3. Or at least they would be in China's spot right now, closing in on 3, trying to stay into, trying to get to the top 3. But yeah, Germany. Once again, coming just a little bit short. But, it is what it is. They'll get another chance. Same thing with Rome. They'll get another chance. And, once again, there's only so much we can do to keep the map balanced. We try as best as we can, but Russia was always going to have this huge map. Now, the thing is, Russia, I think, got knocked out in the group stages last time. And part of it was because they actually got a terrible start and got absolutely crapped on. So, at some point, Russia's going to win one of these AI-only championship series. I hate to say it. We really need to do it like sans Russia. Like, once they win, we might just have to, like, not include Russia anymore in the future, because it's just like, come on. All right, so no golden ages. China, Germany, Kongo, Nubia, and Rome all got normal ages, dark ages for all the leaders, actually. And there was a dark age down here, but we've already seen normal age versus dark age, and for whatever reason, it's not able to flip. China got a dark age? No, China got normal age. What about up here? You are flipping. Whack the mic with my coffee. But you're not going to flip quick enough. And the thing is, that would probably just put you in 3rd place. So, I don't think anything else is flipping. Now, if your score is based on districts, does it matter if the district is pillaged? Had we looked at the score a little more closely last turn, we probably could have given a solid answer, yes or no. I'm going to say probably not. would be my thought. We're really gonna have to do some tests on this at some point. France is still trying to conquer Germany. They've not been able to get in there and take Frankfurt, which, I mean, okay. I have to say, Frankfurt's a pretty city. Like, not only in real life, but actually in this game, too. I would not mind living in Frankfurt. Although Frankfurt's not near the coast, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, France is coming in hard, man. They're going for the capital. They're probably doing a domination victory. They took over Geneva, and they are losing Geneva, though. But, yeah, it looks like we got our top 3 at this point. Any chance culture victory happens? No. Dude, honestly, the great people from Russia is basically the one thing that kept Greece from going out super early. And the thing is, that maybe benefited France, because remember, France, I think, was in 5th place at one point. So if Greece would have had a super early victory, I don't know if France would be the one going through. France just kind of solidified itself as the game moved on. They're just able to take out some of these city-states and just move north, you know, pretty successfully, take over Geneva. I don't know that they actually conquered any other player's territory, though. They did get Phoenicia from Greece. That one flipped. I think that one's France. Oh, hey, dude, we got a good Golden Gate. That's a legit Golden Gate. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Panama Canal was crappy, right? I'm pretty sure we saw the Panama Canal, and I'm pretty sure it was crappy because it was between 2 cities. Oh, you know, we saw it being built. We don't know who actually finished it. They were building it up here, so you did not finish it. I think Germany? No? No, that's just a regular canal. Hello, Panama Canal. Where you be? Where you be? I do not see it. That's just a regular canal. I hear my wife making noise out there. She's playing Blair Witch. I think she just got scared. I don't see the Panama Canal. 313, so we are at the end here. I do not see the Panama Canal. I'm probably just missing it. You guys have probably seen it, I'm sure. You guys have better eyes than me. Yeah. Not really that big of a deal. I would love... Oh, man, there's no way to actually... If Rome was on the coast, you could just get over there. It'd be so good. Yeah, Ravania is actually flipping back to Rome. Interesting. Okay, well, remember, it's not actually at 315 we end the game. It's at 316. Not that it's going to make any difference. You were not close. Not close. Anyone ever shoot off the 3rd rocket? Now, see, it's always those first 2 rockets get knocked out, but then that 3rd one always takes a little bit of time. So it's going to be Russia, Pericles, and France for the top 3. Unless something major happens. Oh, you actually flipped. Well, that keeps you out of 1st place. Yeah, that probably keeps you out of 1st place. That one sped up just a little bit. Stavanger is not flipping. Okay, so yep, we got Russia, we got France, and we got Pericles in 3rd. Wow, okay. Not that it really makes a big difference, except I think that means that Pericles is going to have to compete with Russia in the knockout rounds, right? I think that's how we do groups. So anyways, Russia, France, and this is Catherine. And then Pericles. Okay, so those are 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's pop to the main menu. And let's look at what the next group is going to look like here. So, next group is, we are on to Group 4. As a reminder, Group 1, the winners were Japan, Sumeria, and Scythia, which no surprise there. Group 2 was a little more surprising, with Gitaja taking 1st place, Alexander in 2nd, Teddy in 3rd. So Brazil didn't make it, Australia didn't make it, and Gorgo didn't make it. I mean, Gorgo made the final 4, but I'm not too surprised on that. And then this group, once again, we had Russia, France, and Pericles. So Group 4, we have the Cree, we have Dutch, we have Georgia, we have India, we have Korea, we have Mapuche, we have Mongolia, we have Scotland, and we have Zulu. I have to say, this group is a little weaker compared to some of the others. Now, when I have India, that's actually Chandragupta, because remember, we already did Gandhi. So this would be Chandragupta. Korea is in this one, so immediately you're like, hey, Korea's the most powerful civ. They're going to do great. Yeah, probably not. Korea usually is one of the weaker civs when it comes to the AI-only series. Just for whatever reason, they're just not able. I think it's mostly they're not super aggressive, and they usually get crapped on by someone, and then that just kind of like eliminates them. They're just like, I just don't think they focus maybe enough on military, and then eventually they just get conquered. I think, yeah, Netherlands actually made the Final Four in our last AI Championship series, but I don't necessarily, like, it's not because she's necessarily super skillful. Chandra Gupta is probably going to do okay because he's super aggressive. Mapuche might do good. He was pretty strong, if I remember correctly, in our first couple of AI Championship series, just because he's usually pretty aggressive. Mongolia obviously got the aggression, and Zulu obviously got some aggression. Scotland's always kind of like there, but never really good enough to make it into the top 3. So if I had to pick top 3 out of this group, I would definitely say Mongolia, Chandra Gupta, and I would probably... You know, I think I'm actually going to say... Ooh. You know, Cree and Mapuche are both kind of the same, where they both kind of have like just a little bit of aggression, but they're kind of a weaker civ. You know what? I'm going to say Scotland. I'm going to predict that Scotland is going to surprise the world, and they're going to actually make it into the top 3 for once. Now, we'll see whether or not they actually start in the tundra, which almost always happens, even though they don't have a tundra bias, which I still find absolutely BS because they always start in the tundra. But yeah, I think they're going to be able to make it. Now, honestly, it's going to kind of determine who actually starts next to Mongolia. So, if... For example, Zulu or Scotland starts next to Mongolia, well, sorry, you're not going to make it, probably. Unless, of course, Mongolia has a really bad game. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this. We will be back tomorrow with round 4 or group 4. If you enjoyed this one, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. And as always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.